So we've been back from Colorado for a few weeks now, and I'm only just getting to doing something on the boat. It's only a tiny thing, but like my friend Grant says, just nibble away at it, little by little. I'm just doing this little tiny bit because you gotta start somewhere. I actually have huge plans for this channel. I'm quite excited about the direction that I want to take it, but you gotta start somewhere. Okay, there's one little thing. Pirate girl, pirate girl. We all really want to save this world. Pirate girl. Hey, how's it going? So we've just been busy settling into life here again on our lovely island. Andrew just started high school. Oh my God, have you seen him lately? Here's him a year and a half ago, and here's him now. It's insane how much he's grown. That's my boy. To get. I'm just trying to get all her top sides painted and get her looking really pretty. You know, right before we left, I got the masts all finished up. One of them had broke during a cyclone, and so it needed like 3 splices, and we had to build the end of the mast. Oh, yeah. All thanks to Bernard Rhodes. The other one was fine. I just replaced some of the fittings on top and gave her a good sand and a prime and put her away in storage. There's a little bit of rot on the top sides, but otherwise a bunch of paint, and let's get that rig up. I do have to do some repairs on the booms, and all of the running rigging, it's all 3-strand. A few more things. So yeah, I just got back from the States. Seriously, haven't been back since my child was 5. It was so great to have the holidays with family and to reconnect. We did all the winter things. Last one. And one of the main highlights for Pirate Girl. Here I am at my friend Neil's house. That's my old climbing buddy Neil, who took me trad climbing in Colorado and got me out on the mountain. Good old Neil. He's an adventurer through and through, and we had so many awesome adventures. Climbing buddy Neil.
Well, this is my sailing inspiration, the Pirate Girl. But she didn't have a boat when I met her, but we both run the blockade to Cuba.
Yeah,
and
that's
Marina
right.
Hemingway. So
that's right.
We were thinking alike.
Remember we met at the. Do you remember that we met at the pier at the
yeah,
at the reservoir?
It was a free demonstration.
That's
we were
right.
last in line.
That's right.
And so it was a long line and only a few boats.
Yeah.
So we got to talk more than we got to row.
That's
and
right.
it was more fun.
It was fun. And it was really a much needed trip. It was so good to see everyone. And Andrew was amazing. I was so proud of him. That's awesome. So that was really great, you know, to go back. Get to work, Davina. Should we go get some boat work done? Enough talking, hey. The other thing I'm excited about is I just bought this book, well actually months ago bought this book that my girlfriend was really excited about, Fast Like a Girl. And now that I'm back from being on vacation, which of course I stuffed my face, it was winter time, totally came back 5 pounds heavier. Now I'm really ready to get back into eating healthy and feeling good in my body. One thing that's helping with that is my cousin Hamilton gave me some mushrooms. I swear this mix has made such a difference to my mental health. For pure, high-quality medicinal mushrooms. Check it out. One of the things I've realized is that, you know, the way that I've been doing Pirate Girl for the past few years is that I've basically sacrificed my son so that I could save myself.
Fortnite. It's the ultimate babysitter.
And I think I did need to save myself because neither of us were going to get out of that hole if I didn't. But now that I'm on the up and up, now I realize I need to save him because seriously, the last few years it's gotten so out of hand. I mean, during school holidays, he'll be on a screen for like 10 or 12 hours a day. If I just let him go like that, I mean, he's 13 now. In 2 years, I'm not going to have any more influence over him. The other thing is, if I keep trying to make videos about doing boat work, I mean, you have no idea how distracting it is. Holy shit, it's hard enough to get myself to do the boat work. But then when I'm trying to film doing the boat work, oh my God, I faff around like crazy. And I mean, it's been years now. I need to get this fucking thing done. Oh, do you want to see the color? Okay, check this out. It wasn't actually exactly the color that I was thinking I was getting. Ooh, look at that. Little lippy. Look at that.
Pirate girl, pirate girl.
I'm doing it totally out of order, but just trying to put some color on her, make her look pretty. That's what I'm spending my 2 hours of screen time a day doing.
We all really want to save this world. Pirate girl, pirate girl. And there's really no reason why we can't. Well, I mean, except for the man. Pirate girl. Of course, I left the tape too long.
Fuck. Goddamn. Yes! So satisfying. I feel like we've had this kind of upgrade in our life. I mean, for one thing, I've just gotten off the benefit, which is pretty awesome. Yes, here in New Zealand, they support single mothers, and my rent and my food has been paid for the past 10 years. And now I am working. My job is going amazing, painting, by the way. And I'm standing on my own 2 feet. And I'm supporting us, which is awesome. I'm getting paid good. It's so great to just be getting paid well, doing work that I enjoy with someone that I love. My dear friend and sometimes lover, Grant. Right, Grant? That feels really awesome. Let's see, what else? We got a new car. My old car wasn't gonna pass warrant anymore. I got a great deal because it's electric and the battery only goes like 70K, which is plenty on our little island. And I feel like we're in this upgrading thing. My boy is 13 and we're not quite there yet, but you know, he's getting more and more independent and I'm gonna have more and more time for Pirate Girl. I mean, through his teenage years, you know, he's my priority. Of course, I'm gonna keep our house and keep my job and keep things solid. But shit, once he moves out, I'm gonna be back on the water. I tell you what, I'm not gonna be paying $685 a week. Oh my God. Anyway, I'm actually turning 50 on April 20th.
I got the medicine.
And I feel like it's time to step up into my power.
Pirate girl, pirate girl.
If you've been watching me for a while, you might have noticed that my punamu is missing. You know, my beautiful necklace I always wear. I actually had a dream the other night that I found it up on top of the shower ledge. So every time I come up here on Rangihoa, I have this idea that I may have put it in my pocket and it may have fallen off on this mountain. So every time I come up here, I'm seriously looking for it. What are the chances? But you know, I've had a lot of miracles in my life, so it's not out of the ordinary for me. So who knows, maybe my punamu is gonna return to me. But if it does not, I am seriously taking it as a sign that I no longer need that protection. You know, I started out this channel talking about political stuff, and I really don't want to talk about political stuff because I don't want to talk about anything that's gonna divide us. Because I really believe we need to come together. I think that's the main thing right now. But still, I find that I hold myself back and I need to stop doing that. So, that's my intention. Bye, punamu. It's all how we frame it, isn't it? But I don't think it's just me. I actually believe that we are in an upgrading time in the world. But I know that if you're in the States and if you're a Democrat, you're probably not feeling that. My family are all Democrats, and you know who I'm talking about, the big T guy over there. He was inaugurated the day that we flew out. And I know that for my family, oh my God, they hate him with so much vehemence. I totally get it. I have never liked the guy myself. What I'm concerned about, though, is that I don't want you to spend the next 4 years completely, you know, marinating in anger and frustration and, you know, just that kind of flabbergasted disgust that I feel like so many of my loved ones feel. What I've told my mom, she's going to all these protests and stuff, which is amazing. You know, getting together with like-minded people, amazing. But the thing is, the universe doesn't understand the negative. If you go to a protest and everybody's going, fuck Trump, and everybody's just pouring all their energy towards the guy, the universe doesn't recognize that you're against him. You're still putting all your energy into him. See what I mean? My dad kind of made a comment about how only dumbass, ignorant people could have voted for Trump. Not everybody that voted for the guy is a sexist, racist, narcissist. Actually, a lot of people in the freedom community actually think that he's doing really good things for the world. And I mean, there was a time when I told my sister I wasn't gonna get vaxxed, and she actually said, oh, what, you like Trump now? As if the two have anything to do with each other. If you're someone who still thinks that the World Health Organization had our best interests in mind, that Big Pharma is looking out for us, hey, you can go ahead and believe that all you want. But as far as I'm concerned, the data is there. There was so much corruption that came to light in 2020. At some point, it's going to be in your face. Not quite there yet, but it's coming. It's coming quick. So brace yourself. Oh, and another thing is, I like RFK Jr., Bobby Kennedy. I actually really like Bobby Kennedy. I've been following him for a few years now with the Children's Health Defense. He's done a huge amount of work keeping his eye on Big Pharma and taking legal action against these huge players. And he is still, to this day, being censored by Facebook. And he is an amazing guy to have as the,
Secretary of Health.
But the problem is, if you hate Trump so much, you probably can't see that, which is a shame. And of course, everybody keeps calling him a conspiracy theorist, but guess what?
Medical errors are the third leading cause of death in the US, and that's because of pharmaceuticals.
It's not a fucking conspiracy, people. And I'm not really here to convince you of that. But if we spend the next 4 years just in absolute disgust and anger, what's that gonna do for us collectively? I don't think it's gonna be positive, you know? I think right now it is a changing time in the world, and energy is upgrading, and we are moving from an old story, the story that our whole war culture is built on, to a new story. The new story that we are all one. I just want to remind us that in order to enable this huge shift that we need to go to save humanity, basically, to save ourselves, the best way to get there is to hold the truth in your heart at all times that we are all one. And the more that we can hold that in our hearts and make all of our choices with that in mind, the more we are going to change, radically change our society for the better.
Do, 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 do. All you need is love, love. Love is all you need. Love is all you need.
You know, it was never my intention to make videos about myself or like a vlog about fixing a boat. It's just that, of course, Pirate Girl needs her purple boat. But my intention was always way bigger ideas than just talking about me. And of course, the healing of our world starts with healing ourselves, because we're all a piece of the world. So that's where I'm at, right? Doing my own self-healing. So bear with me, my dear ones. I think I'm gonna try to be more on social media with just the fixing of the boat. I actually suck at social media. God, I haven't even downloaded Instagram onto my new phone. I mean, really. But I might try just to start putting some pictures of fixing the boat up so you know that I'm still going. But I'm gonna come back with some new and more creative and, for me, exciting little things. And at the end of this video, I'm gonna post like my favorites of all my videos. I've done quite a few videos now, so go ahead and watch that in the meantime. And yeah, we'll see what I can do with the social media. To go get my dog. I know it feels like shit's crazy. It is crazy. But things are changing. So, go well, my friends. Sending you heaps of love.
I don't wanna follow no laws. I don't wanna follow rules. I don't wanna follow no laws. I don't wanna follow rules. When I have my own children, they won't go to school.
Arr, you be pirates. Beware.
Beware, there be pirates about.
Beautiful day for it. One of these days. By next summer. Next summer I'll be out there.
Them on the ocean, gonna sail them through the seas. Gonna teach them about the good life through self-sufficiency. I want a life based in truth, not hypocrisies.
Shout out to David Townsend. Such a dork. my ongoing patron and pen pal. What's up, David? You like the new colors? Thank you so much, David. Seriously, you're the one who's buying all this paint. Who said I wasn't a girly girl? And for anyone who's been following me for a while but hasn't actually read my book yet, I mean, if you're a reader,
Pirate girl, pirate girl.
I reckon you should check it out. You can get it anywhere you buy books online or ask for it at your local bookshop. They can totally order it through their regular channels. Also, it's an ebook format.
Pirate girl, pirate girl.
And I've lost 25 pounds so far. Pirate girl.
I'm gonna sail across the seas and find my own way. Make my own life. Live for today.
I'm such a dork. Okay, good. Let's go to work.